Right, so today's a special day. I got my brother to be the cameraman because we have this gem here. Now, this is a 68 Barracuda. As previously stated in other videos, this is a 69. I'll tell you the plan that I have for these cars now in a little bit. Let me just quickly show you the general differences between a 68 and a 69. So, the 68's hood has these two sections for inserts. Now they filled it up with body putty and closed the holes off, but usually there would be two metal inserts in that bit. From the front end, the grille is a little bit different. The 69's grille comes in and here it goes straight down, where the 68 and previous models it makes an arrow pointed in the center. That's about the only difference for the front section of the car. For the sides, on the fenders, the little park light indicators on the 68 and previous models is a little circle. If you come over to the 69, you can see it's a rectangle, and they made use of reflectors in here instead of lights. So that's the only other difference in terms of the body panels. In terms of other things, the doors, they redid it on the 69. As you can see on the 68, the door latch lock is very close to the edge. Now what they did differently on the 69, these are my 69 doors, they moved it inwards because they realized when it's this far out, it's very easy just to put something in between the two glass sections and lift it. So this was done for security reasons. Now that we're at the doors, you can see I paint stripped most of the doors. This is a bunch of body filler, and this is the original white paint. Now the paint stripper I have does not take off this white paint, so that would have to be sanded down. But I'm going to use the 69's doors because if you look inside, you can see the 68's doors is completely rotten through. They did fiberglass repair in the entire bottom section. It's way worse than the rust that's on the 69's door. Now, the thing is, I got this car either as the new main body or as a donor car for that one. So as I stated in one of the previous videos, I need a front suspension for one of the cars. Now this one has a front suspension, and also, even better, it has an engine and a transmission. Now, I haven't tried starting it yet, but it does turn over. So if you look at the harmonic balancer down here, this connects directly to the crankshaft. What you want to do is you want to try and twist that. If it is stuck, your engine is seized, but as you can see, it turns fine. So that's good news. It means the engine is not seized. I'll be removing the engine and rebuilding the engine as well as the transmission, but luckily it has the stock front end, so this might become the new main body. Now the thing is, my hood on the 69 is in a better condition. My grille on the 69 is in a better condition, and also if we come to the rear, my tail on the 69 is in a better condition. Now usually on the 68 version, it won't have this entire trunk deck lid panel, whatever you want to call it. It will have two separate pieces instead that lines up with this section and lines up with this section. Now for some reason they have the 69 deck panel on here. Now my 69's deck panel that came off that car is a way better condition, and my rear taillights is also in a way better condition. So what I'm gonna do, if I use this as the main body, I'm gonna strip it. The rear end will become 69 and the front end will become 69, and the rest of the car will be 68. Now it's not conventional, it's not original, but as you can see, both of these cars are so severely damaged and molested, to be frank. There's no point taking them back to regional, so we'll do a proper Restomod. Hoeveel tijd staan nog oor?
Ja, is nou bij 4 minuten 30.
Okay, so the door cards, I put them over the vinyl over the new hardwood that I've cut out and shown you in the last video. It's contact adhesive that I used to fasten it, and they're all looking really good. I still need to give them a little wash. This one again is in the best condition, doesn't have any holes in it. This one unfortunately does have holes, and I still need to redo the little chrome vinyl. Now the problem I have is the upholstery shops here do not have staples that are short enough. The shortest staple they have is 6mm, and I need no more than 3mm. So what I might end up doing is I'm gonna get more adhesive, put some adhesive and just clamp this instead of stapling it. That would be a good solution as well. Now there's something I want to show you. Okay, so sorry we ran out of footage time. There's something I want to show you with the door cards and stuff on the interior, and this was the only good idea the previous owner applied to this car. Originally I wanted to do a blackout interior where everything's gonna be black. Black headliner, black dash, black carpet, black rear, and so forth. But I saw the silver, and you know what, it was kind of growing on me. And I have to admit, the silver on black is looking pretty good. So I think I might keep the silver theme for these panels, and also for the dash here underneath. Of course I am gonna redo the paint because it wasn't done well, but I really like this idea. Instead of making everything black, it will also help a lot with the heat in the car, because here in Namibia it gets bloody hot, and it's going to be like driving around an oven during summer. Now let me quickly tell you what the benefit was of getting this car instead of fixing that one, and it's parts. All of it is just parts. So for example, I needed a shifter and its linkage on the inside. This, you won't believe it, but this costs almost $500 to replace. That makes up for the cost I paid for this car. Wiring, its wiring harness isn't cut, it's still plugged in. It runs all the way to the back, still plugged in where it should be. That saves me a lot of time and effort. The same situation with a front engine harness, it's all there. So I don't have to redo those, I don't have to replace it. Also, I got some stuff that I needed. For example, this entire back section on mine, that came from the 69, they cut in speaker holes into it, which I didn't want. Luckily these ones aren't cut up. Also, look at this. Original seat belt, still in Afrikaans, druk. How cool is that? Now, unfortunately, only one of them is here. The other one's like a General Motors, whatever crap thing. I am planning on putting new seat belts in here, but I think that's pretty cool. So I might clean that up a little bit and use it somewhere else. But that's pretty amazing. What else is there to show you? Oh, over here. I removed the back seat and the front seats. Now the back seat's in an okay condition, but the back seat that came out of the 69 is in a better condition, so I'm going to use the 69's back seat. But I didn't have front seats. Now this car had front seats, so I got a decent set of front seats. Their rails aren't too rusted. I can just fix that, give it new powder coating, and then some new upholstery. But hey, now I have front seats. Now the thing is, when I'm done with a car, there's gonna be a lot of spare parts left. Most of it is up for sale. I've already arranged some of it away. Like there's people interested in the hood of a 68, the grille, the back seat, etc, etc. So saving a lot of money, firstly, having the second car, and secondly, I can actually make even more money by selling off the spare parts, because these cars are becoming quite rare, believe it or not. This one and that one is the only two Barracudas left in Namibia. Sorry, another cutout. The phone only records 6 minutes in Ultra HD before I need to restart another video. I was saying it's the only two left in the country, and it's very unfortunate. Out of these two, only one of them is going to survive, because this one's in a pretty bad shape, that one's in a pretty bad shape. I know it doesn't look like it at the moment, but there's a lot of body putty, a lot of fiberglass fixing, the floor pans are rusted and stuff. So for one car we'll have to be a donor for another car, which is saddening because it's a piece of history lost. Some people really shouldn't get their hands on these cars because they do this type of stuff, and I just find it very sad. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to show you guys. As you can see, we removed the front bumper and the lower lip. It's here at the seats. Now the thing is, on this car, on the 68, the front bumper has been in a crash or like it's damaged. Now on my 69, the rear bumper is crashed. Now how convenient is that? Out of the two cars, I have one decent set of good bumpers which I could use, which would again save me a lot of time and also money, because bumpers are big and they are heavy and you have to import them out of the States if you want new ones, so it would cost a fortune in shipping. Also, here at the back is the radiator. Now what's pretty cool is these radiators, they used a copper core instead of modern aluminium, and it gave me an idea. Usually when I build cars, I like to apply a theme to it. So for this one, I'm thinking I might do a copper theme on the engine bay. We'll still see about that. I just want to get this cleaned up and pressure tested to see for leaks and all that. It came with hubcaps for the steelies. Now these are original Barracuda hubcaps. However, there is only 3 of the 4 and then one piece of junk. But I have to be honest, these are probably the ugliest hubcaps Chrysler Motor Corporation has ever designed. Even the little pizza slices on my Valiant looks better. So I'm not gonna put hubcaps back. If I keep the original steelies, I'll just take them to be cut and widened because they are way too narrow, and I'll just powder coat them black. But I'll probably go with aftermarket wheels on this car. And I think that's about it. So I don't think there's gonna be an update video this coming weekend after this one's uploaded, because I have some medical stuff I have to do next week, so I'm gonna be out of action for the majority of the week and make virtually no progress. But I'll see you guys the week after that. Now, not to sound like one of those poopaller, but like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing and stuff. This channel was made originally for close friends who are interested in the car, so that I don't have to send a lot of pictures, but who knows, maybe it grows into something bigger. So thanks for watching.
2, 3.
Sorry, another cut out. We only have about 6 minutes of filming before the phone runs out of space for a set video, so we need to restart the video. Anyway, I was saying, unfortunately